You can change a nappy like this or like this, whatever is comfortable or whatever your compactum is like. Let's change a nappy step by step. You get many different brands. A line is an indicator. If it changes color, it means the nappy is wet. It is nice to have, but it's definitely not a must because in any case, you will be changing your baby every 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so this one's got pictures in the front, nothing in the back. So it's easy to know this is the front. If you are sitting with a nappy that has pictures on both sides, then you look for the sticky tabs. So what am I talking about? This one made it very nice. They showed you the back because that is the stretchy part that you have here, and the flat part is going to be over the baby's tummy, so it's not going to be the stretchy bit. If you open the nappy, you'll see here you've got sticky tabs that you can pull away. On the other side, you've got flaps, but there's nothing there. Number one, I'm going to take the sticky tabs off, but instead of leaving them like that, it's a good idea to just close them again because they are sticky. So anything that touches there will stick to it, and it's very annoying during a nappy change. Okay, then you can have a quick peek. If it's a boy, you can flap the nappy a little bit to create some airflow, which might make them wee. Otherwise, if you take it off, they'll wee everywhere. On this side, if there is any brown discoloration, you know you're having a poo nappy. If it's a dirty nappy, you're going to use this to wipe down the most of the poo, and you're just going to put it underneath the baby's bum so that you kind of have a clean area to work with. But remember, we are not picking the baby up high, no more than about 1 centimeter, just to lift the bum, because you can injure their neck if you lift them up too high. Use cotton wipes dipped in cool down boiling water when they are really small, just because of sensitive skin. After that, you can use wet wipes. Even if you want to use it earlier, it's up to you. And an alternative is a face cloth, and we only use water. So lukewarm water, you can have a little container, put it in there, and when you're ready to clean the baby's nappy, you can squeeze it out and you start cleaning the groin area first. You can have a bucket next to you or on the floor and you just throw it away. Then you take another one and you use the groin area there, and then you go down. Now if it's a poo nappy, she's going to be still dirty at the bottom, and because we don't want to do that, what we are going to do is we are going to turn her to the side. So I'm going to support her jaw there and her shoulder, and I just turn her to the side like that. Okay, with one hand, look, this is a doll, so she's not really keeping quiet, but with one hand you're going to support her. You can take this away, or you can first clean the bum. If you are going to use a face cloth instead of wipes, you can. You just use different parts of the cloth to make sure you always use a clean part. You wipe from the bottom here, you wipe backwards. To take the dirty nappy out, take it already folded out, fold it one more time, take a flap, fold it over, take another flap, fold it over, finished. Have another one ready, flaps at the back, slide it underneath, pull this over. The umbilical cord always has to stay outside the nappy and dry. Some nappies have a cutout. If it doesn't, all you do is fold the nappy back, take the sticky tabs, take the sticky tabs over, pull this out, otherwise it will leak. Remember with boys, when you put the nappy on, point the penis down before you put the nappy on, so that when they pee, they can pee downwards in the nappy and it doesn't come out to the side. And test with your finger. If you cannot get your finger in, it's too tight. If you can fit your finger in and it's very loose, it is too loose and you're going to have a leaky nappy. If your finger can fit in comfortably, the nappy is good.